Oh my god. Man, that's the best intro song I've ever heard. What's up, podcast people? It's your boy Vasily. I'm joined by my co-hosts, Peter, George, Andrew. Say what's up, guys.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
YouTuber?
What?
It's not. It's
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Maybe I am a YouTuber.
oh,
Plug the
wait, I
YouTube
gotta-
channel. Call me Dig.
gotta turn down my
23
squeaker
That's me.
headphones. Okay. What? George, you're promoting your
Squeaker
clan?
headphones.
I know, yeah, no, I need to turn down the frequency so I can hear
Nah,
George.
my YouTube channel.
Okay, so, what's up?
Call me Dignified.
all 0 of our viewers, we got a good show for you today. You know,
We're gonna be talking about Peter's meat consumption.
I mean, it's basically as good as Impulsive. I mean, what can I say?
I know, yeah. We're next up, if you haven't
mean-
heard yet. We have 0 views, 0 subscribers, and 0 likes.
0 views.
And
Yeah,
zero
this is our
and zero
first-
posts.
They flipped the algorithm, so it works
Well,
now.
Yeah, in fact,
0
this
views
is our,
is
this
actually
is
a
our,
million. You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
didn't know that.
This is our first podcast. In fact, you know, we're next up. This is George. Shut up. Yeah, no one likes you. This is like the rare footage. When we're famous, this is gonna be rare right here. You know. So yeah,
This is
Yeah,
raw
man.
we gotta.
material.
I think we should
Yeah.
even private the videos, man.
Yeah, we got
We
a good
should
show
not
for you
private
today.
it, bro. We should not
Copyrighted
private it.
songs.
What's the point?
You know, we're ready. We're next up. So today we'll be talking
We're
about
next up, totally, man.
what we do in the day with the coronavirus pandemic, how it's been impacting our
The
sports
fucking
lives,
Roni, bro.
and how I'm going professional gaming in COD Modern Warfare. So let's start off with the last one. If you
Yeah,
haven't
he
heard,
sucks at COD.
I'm
He sucks
cracked.
at COD. He's only got
I'm
13,000 kills.
I'm up 15,000, 1.2 KD.
Oh, 15,000, 13,000.
1.02. 1.02.
Yeah.
Okay, Andrew, what's your KD? Oh yeah, it's ass.
0.51
One?
over here, man.
It's like 1.
Yeah,
I got the best KD.
I do recall mine's 1.02, so that's better. We have George over here. He's trash. His name's Inflated Chicken, which is really bad because he's
Inflated
a
chicken. Add him
I
on
know.
PlayStation.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
ass.
Yeah, he's a deflated chicken basically. He
Xbox.
has like 5 hours more than me, dude,
Xbox.
and he has like 3,000 less kills. Like, how ass do you have to be? Whenever we go into random games,
I
it's
bet-
like
I bet the
deflated
death
chicken,
count is
deflated
like a
chicken,
ton
deflated
higher.
chicken, deflated chicken, deflated chicken.
Defl-
That's what I
Peter the
thought.
Beast 592. What a name.
Deflated.
My name's
Chicken.
13
What a
African
name.
kids.
Peter
I
the
do recall it being
The
13
Beast.
Africans.
The Beast.
I mean, he's
Oh.
Pete the Beast. I mean, what
Peter
can I
is
say?
a
The
beast,
I know,
though.
yeah,
I
I
He
know.
does have
he's a beast.
15k kills, bro.
I know. How much kills do you have? Yeah, you have like 12k because you're legal ass.
Next up, I'm globally ranked.
George, no, you're not. You're not
Yes.
globally ranked. See, George, this is why our podcast has no views because of your like
Globally ranked? That's
I'm globally ranked on Gas.io also.
Yeah, George, my kill record is one more on yours. Okay, next up on the agenda.
globally ranked.
Next up on the agenda for the start the show podcast. Yeah, I forgot that. Is how Corona has impacted my lives. Well, personally, you know, I couldn't care less. Honestly, like if I get Corona, I got Corona. So like you know, I'm outside doing this stuff.
You already
but,
had
like,
Corona.
No, I didn't. My parents are convinced I had Corona, but they actually
Yeah, you did. Your whole family,
They actually
your whole
did.
family had Corona, bro.
actually did it. Yeah, our mom wants people to come over. She's like, don't worry, I had Corona.
actually
That
did.
means you're not gonna get it. I had it. So yeah, and then they never come over. She's like, oh, what happened? Like, oh, maybe it's because you told
Like,
them that you
fucking
had
abuse.
Corona.
Man, I went over. And I think I had Corona yesterday, man. I mean, my head
that's
got a
bad.
little light. You know, I was fever up to like 99, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I probably gave Peter Corona no cap in school. I had like a 101 fever and
Yeah,
was like
so
walking in
in
taking
school-
a test.
At school, I get garlic hearing every day, right? Because the shit slaps. Or man, I used to. So then I get this nasty fever from it.
Garden catering
Shut
does
up,
slap.
George. George, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Anyway,
Denying it.
I got garden catering every day. And then Andrew gives me like this fever shit. I was like 103 fever. I was like dead. And I didn't eat anything, right? So then I go back to school trying to eat my juicy garden catering, right? And then I was like, I couldn't taste anything. I was like, well, so like something right here. I was like, I can't taste anything. And then I was like, okay, I'll just eat this shit. And then I had the massive diarrhea shit you ever fucking seen. Like every period, dude. Massive
Ladies
shit.
and gentlemen,
So then
Ladies
I
and
couldn't eat
gentlemen,
anything.
This is how
and
we
I was-
waste our time on the
Yeah,
pod.
shut up. And then
And if
then,
you don't know what garden catering is, it's just chicken and fries.
yeah, shit slaps. So then I just kept giving it to Andrew
It's
because
just chicken
he's
and fries.
fat. Right.
What?
So then I'm like chilling. I'm chilling in math class. I went to the end of the block. So I'm like, oh, Miss V, I gotta go. So I go out because I'm going to the handicap bathroom because like that's where I shit, right?
Are you
And
sure
this
you didn't
teacher-
like, shit on the teacher?
this teacher-
You didn't
No,
shit
no,
on
no.
the teacher?
Yeah,
Like,
you're funny. And then I go out there, and there's a fucking teacher camped out. She put a desk in front of the door, conversing with students. And I have to take the world's fattest shit. And she's blocking the fucking door. I go back to my room. I'm like holding onto the side of my chair, like pulling myself down. And then they finally the fucking school ends. I barely fucking make it to the bathroom without shitting everywhere on the floor.
Yo, was the only
Yeah,
thing that was holding
that's-
that shit
I
in was
mean-
the chair?
Yeah, it was a physical barrier.
that
Oh,
sounds
God.
fucking awful, man. That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
The conclusion is Andrew's fault. He's also fat.
Okay. You're fat too.
Both of them are fat. We know
I
that.
do recall you being fat.
Hey, that rhymed.
Daha.
Man, all I
Yeah,
can
well-
say, like, Corona for me, man, I haven't been able to play baseball. Like,
Yeah,
I made
same.
the varsity team, and the day I found out, it sucked.
Well, the day I
Like,
found
the
out,
day
literally just
found-
sucked because
the
they
day
canceled
I
school for
found
the rest
out
of the year.
that Corona happened, right? We were in the car with my boy.
Yeah, we were in the
Law.
car coming home from golf.
Yeah,
we got so hyped. We got so
Yeah.
hyped.
You know,
Story for y'all.
Vinny's mom got connections at the school. You know,
You know.
they call up my boy Vin, and he's like, "Yo, they closed school," and then we're like, "Yo, there's no school," and then we were just chilling, bruh.
Yeah,
Like, and then those 3 days were
Yo,
so
plug-
lit. George,
plug
shut
Vinny's-
up! Shut up!
plug
Shut up!
Vinny's
Shut up!
YouTube,
Shut up!
bro.
Shut up!
Plug
Shut up!
Vinny's
Shut up!
YouTube.
Shut up! Shut up!
my
Shut up!
God.
Shut up! Jesus Christ! No one
Edit
wants to
that
hear
out.
you. This is why this podcast is 0 views. Anyway, back to what I was saying. We were like, "Yo,
Zero
bro,
views.
that's
Yeah,
lit."
we should
But-
change the name quick. 0 Views Podcast, man.
Anyways,
No.
I
And then we were
enjoyed
like,
myself.
shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up,
I'm
shut
gonna
up.
mute you.
Shut up. Shut up. And then we were like, yo, this is gonna be lit. But like now, like we have no drive to do
Like
any
10
work.
weeks
We
in,
just-
it's
yeah.
just so bad.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
sit around like eating shit and being fat.
No, one
Like
week-
I don't even game anymore, dude. Like I'm burnt. I'm
We
fucking
just
burnt.
hang out. We just
He's
go to
burnt
our. We just
out,
go to
ladies and
our.
gentlemen.
I
He's
know.
burnt out.
We just go to our
Yeah.
local
Golf
field.
course.
And
He's
play.
gaining
Yeah,
weight
we
by
go to
the
local
second.
field.
Me,
Yeah, we
Peter,
shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm in the middle.
And Vinny, we're teeing
You
off.
muted him.
So we're teeing
You
off,
muted
right?
him.
And Peter and Andrew decided.
Oh, that's amazing.
Decided to go to the blue
That is
tees.
fucking
And the
amazing.
blue tees are up on like a big mountain. So they're up there. Me and Vinny.
Oh
are
yeah, no,
down
but
on the
Vinny,
white
no,
tee.
Vinny hit her.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Well,
us.
Vinny goes to tee off. He goes to tee off, and he shanks it right into a tree. And you know, we just think that he shanks it because he's really bad and stuff.
Unmute me.
And then, and then some bitch lady comes out the tree. You should have yelled for. And Vinny turns up to Andrew and Peter, and he's like, "What the hell?"
I'm back.
And then he blames it all on Andrew and
I know, no,
Yeah,
we
it was so
walked
funny.
down and we get the blame for it when Vinny clearly hit them.
I know.
I mean, I got a very interesting story for you guys if you feel like hearing it, man.
Let's hear it, man. Yo, George, unmute Peter.
I know you feel like hearing it, so I'm just gonna tell it. It's
Unmute
very
me.
simple. Okay.
Unmute me.
This
Okay, Peter.
We love you. You're unmuted. You're unmuted. You're unmuted. So here's the story, okay? So last year we're in class, right? And I know this is gonna trigger a lot of people when I say this, but you know, if you feel like taking it, don't fucking take it out. We're in class. Some girl, I don't know what she was doing with the chair. I mean, I don't know. She falls out of the chair, right? The whole class bursts out laughing. The teacher then decides that it's a genius idea to take basically me and all of my friends, so like 8 of us, and sends us to the principal's office because the girl did not feel good. Meanwhile, the whole class is laughing both at the girl and now at us because we're leaving the class for something that everybody else was doing. It was very, very bad. And then when we got to the principal's office, you know what the principal said? She was like, "Why did you do that?" And we were like, "Why don't you take a look and ask everybody else why they did it too?" And she was like, "Who did it?" And we're like, "Everybody, you fucking clown. Don't fucking realize that?" It's
Am I
very
supposed to
simple.
laugh?
It's very fucking simple. No, no, you're not supposed to laugh.
That
It's just a
sounds
story.
rough. That sounds rough.
Just a fucking story, man.
Yeah.
It was very rough.
Well,
It was very rough.
what
Yeah,
do
you
we
get
have
in
next
trouble or
up on
no?
the agenda?
We had to write. This is the stupidest part. We had to write a letter apologizing and explaining ourselves.
Well,
When
Wow, that must
I mean,
suck.
I don't know how to feel anymore.
yeah, dude.
It did
I just
suck.
oh
It
my
sucked.
god, I just got another text. I think my grandfather's going crazy. He sends me random videos every day of random shit. Like at like 3 a.m. I'm like,
You have your
okay.
grandfather's number? What does he have, an
Oh, yeah,
iPhone
wait.
3G? Like,
my
5.
my grandma
see.
sends these like virtual letters to my mom.
Dude, you don't believe this shit. Like, oh my god, you wouldn't like. I don't know.
I mean,
Quarantine's got him going
it was
crazy.
my grandmother's birthday today, so I FaceTimed her. But
Oh,
I mean, I don't really
Oh, yeah, it
talk
was, like,
to
my grandma's
my
birthday, like, 2
grandparents
days
on the
ago
phone
or
that
something like that.
often, you know.
and I texted her, like my whole family texted her, and she didn't answer any of us. But
Mm-hmm.
when she was on the phone with my dad, she was like, "Oh, those messages from your kids are really nice." We were like, "Oh, she saw them at least."
She just didn't feel like fucking responding.
I know,
She didn't
yeah.
feel like fucking responding. She was like,
I know.
"Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna do the thing we used to do 50 years ago when somebody rang the phone and we just like listened on the other end. We didn't say anything. We just listened, and they're like leaving a message, and we're like, yeah, we heard everything you just said. All right, I know what you want now. Yeah. So that's what she was doing.
Yeah,
no,
basically.
maybe. That sounds so entertaining, man. I feel for you. I feel for you, man.
All right.
Andrew,
You guys
do
wanna add anything or
you
no?
do you even play a sport?
Yeah,
Do you play a sport, Andrew?
What, left
Yeah.
couch?
that's my sport. Andrew plays a lot of
Yeah,
sports, but he's shit at
exactly.
all of them, so that's the
No, I'm
problem.
not.
And he's still fat.
That's
like it makes
that's
no
what
sense.
I gathered. He claims to be a football player, right? I
Yeah,
watch
he's-
him on the football field. I don't play football. I'm a better football player than him. Better wide receiver, better running back, better quarterback.
Well,
I can
Andrew
throw the
plays
ball 20 yards
quarterback.
farther than him.
And
He
he's-
claims to be a
yeah.
football player. I can't even believe it. He has like one of those sleeves that like
No,
what
I
is it,
don't.
like
That
the hand
automatically
warmers? Yeah.
makes you good. You know that, right? That like
I don't have
automatically
a
makes you
sleeve.
good.
What are you
No,
talking about?
the thing is,
You
Andrew's
have
number
the
5.
fucking
and-
hand warmer.
No, Andrew's
hand
number
Oh.
number 5 directly correlates to his he's QB number 5. Like he's 5th
No,
string.
no. I was
He's
actually
ass.
second string last year.
No,
Yeah.
you were 5th
I mean,
string.
after 2 got injured.
You're number
yeah,
5.
5th string.
Yeah, I was QB number 2
Fifth
after 2 got
string.
injured though.
yeah, that's pathetic. That just shows how bad
Of
you are.
course, that makes sense.
All right, Peter, what
who,
sport
who
do
was
you
2?
play?
Was 2 Holden?
Left couch.
Was 2
What a-
Holden? Left couch? Man, that's my favorite sport.
He
You
was
know?
he's
one,
injured.
I
Just
think. He was
it's
one.
when you can relax.
Oh,
He was
dude,
1, wow.
My hands are.
So you were, wow, man. I should have been
Yeah.
1. If I went to your school, I would have been 1. No
You
doubt
wouldn't,
about it.
but
Because
still,
we
just
played
throwing the
when
ball
Holden went to my school.
1,000
We
miles
played
an
football
hour
a lot.
doesn't mean you're good.
Yeah, John Elway threw the ball 1,000 miles an hour. He won 3 Super Bowls. So I don't want to hear, man.
He definitely
Be
didn't.
quiet. Just be quiet. Look it up.
No.
How many Super Bowls did John Elway win?
Okay.
The answer
what is that noise?
is-
Can you stop?
He won 2. Fuck, he won
Okay,
2.
well, next up on the
Oh,
agenda
man.
is how I'm going pro and COD. Well, as you have heard, we're goated. Oh yeah, follow our clan on YouTube, GHS23 clan. Yeah, we're
See some
cracked,
awesome
right?
montages and content.
Yeah, edited by me and our other friend Neil, who may
Awesome
be making a
montages
special
and
appearance
content.
on the podcast, like the next episode. You know, he said if it's good, he'll join. You know, but of course this is cracked. Like, who wouldn't want to listen to this?
The
So,
Zero
anyway-
View Podcast. We're changing the name officially. Zero View Podcast.
We have, but what we're gonna do with our copyrighted song?
Copyrighted song.
Leave it at the
We
beginning.
have-
It still makes sense.
We
It
have
still
100
makes sense.
We have
Who gives a
100
shit, man?
Yeah, we have 105 subscribers actually. So you know,
Yeah, we're
if you don't
cracked.
subscribe, I'm gonna
105. Wow.
take your bread, and beat you with the belt.
So
Yeah,
so
we
here's
just
the question,
recently
right?
got like 1K views
I'm
on our
I'm
channel.
only. Wow.
We're
I'm only
we're
level
honestly
50
next
on
up.
COD, right? Is there like
What?
fucking prestiges and shit? Like,
No,
I know like in
not
Rainbow,
this
there's
COD.
like diamond and fucking
No, not
ruby
in
and all
this
that
COD.
shit.
Every other COD there is, but
So
not
so there's not.
Yeah,
Okay.
like literally in every other college it's prestiging, but this one there's not. Once you get to level
Yeah.
155,
That's very
it.
interesting.
I mean, I was grinding right, like when I had
So I'm-
drive to like actually do shit. So I got to level 155, and
Mm-hmm.
but then I was just like, there's nothing left to do besides play search with the squad. So like I didn't play in 5 days, but now I'm back, cracked than ever. No, I first game I went 0
Oh,
and
and
10.
8.
No, shut up. But you know now I'm cracked. I'm already better than George after taking a 5-day break. That just shows how bad he is.
George wouldn't play either, though.
You're already
No,
better
he
than
got
George?
off. He got off because he was
mean-
getting shit on by the other team.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
George
easily-
left the game
So-
yesterday because he
So he,
died.
so he couldn't do anything without his wingman.
No, yeah, George is
So George was your wingman and he lost.
No, he's falling
sucks.
off. He's trapped.
the- that's the
he-
moral
he
of the
I don't
story.
even know,
almost
dude. We were playing like Piccadilly, and George just dies in like like we were up like 5-3. George leaves the game because he dies, and then it becomes 5-5, and then we win. But like it got too close for comfort.
I think we should move on from COD and talk about Tom Brady going to the Buccaneers.
No, shut up. Be quiet.
Nobody really
Please.
cares, like to be
I know,
honest.
Tom
Yeah.
Brady. All right. So what are you trying to do? Are you trying to get me mad now, George? Like we can go into how the fucking 49ers haven't won anything in.
We could
I
go
don't
on
even
and
know
how
how
George
long.
doesn't even have a
They
favorite
went to the
team.
Super Bowl
He's the
and
bandwagon.
lost. They lost. He's a 49er fan. He's a Colt fan, and every 3 years he decides to
Guess who
switch it
didn't
up a
get
little
to-
bit.
Guess who didn't
I
get
know.
to the Super Bowl this year?
George, can you
Patriots.
Oh
tell me
yeah,
what
the
team
Patriots.
you like?
You want to know why?
George has
Because they don't have any wide receivers.
wait.
Guess whose fault that is?
Yeah,
And
fucking
now they don't
deal.
have a QB.
Yeah, oh George, that's funny. Can you
All
inform
right,
me
we
of
got
what
Brian
team
fucking
you like?
Hoyer, the best backup
No,
in the
if I
league.
see. George, what team do you like?
San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, see, George is a winner picker. He doesn't like. He
Nah,
didn't like any
you have
team.
no proof.
He just likes whatever team is good.
So
I know,
last
yeah.
year, so in 2018, he was a Colt fan and a 49er fan. Last year, he decided he was going to drop the Colts after they started 5-1 and finished like
Yeah.
6-10. So, what team is your team, George? I know your dad is a Colts
whatever-
fan. Is that
yeah,
where you got
no,
that
I
Colts
already
thing
And
from?
Peter's a
Whatever.
Packers
You're just a winner
fan,
picker.
so-
You're just a winner picker because the 49ers haven't won anything since fucking 1923. Okay? They might have 5 Super Bowls, but they won 5 in a row in like the 80s or some shit. Like, you're fucking ass.
Yeah, when
You're
there were like
fucking
6
ass.
teams in the league.
You're fucking Richard Sherman, and you can't do shit with him. Oh my god. Fucking the worst teams that choke the most.
George
You
tried
went
to
to
bring
the
it to
Super Bowl,
NFL,
you
now he's
lost to
getting
the fucking
roasted.
Ravens. You lost to the
Kobe
fucking
Jones is,
Ravens in the
like,
Super
not-
Bowl.
yeah, that's just pathetic. I mean, he probably doesn't even know that.
Jacoby
George,
Jones.
name
Who
5
the fuck
players.
is Jacoby
George, no,
fucking Jones, man?
name 5 players on the 49ers right now.
Jimmy Garoppolo, Matt Breida.
I mean, you can't even
Yeah.
pronounce their
Only go
names, so
five,
just
yeah.
shut the fuck up.
True fan. He's looking it up right now. 100%.
Breda.
He's
Look,
looking it up
I
right
literally
now.
said a player. I said a player, and he doesn't know.
Yeah. Oh wait. I just saw clips.
He doesn't know. He's just a fucking clown.
Yeah,
he doesn't know
he-
anything.
It all clicked because he just looked it all up.
Nick-
He had to look it up. Ladies and gentlemen, he had to look
know,
up
well,
the people on his
just-
favorite team.
It's just
His
proof he's a
favorite
winner
team.
picker.
5 people on the Packers
It's
right
proof.
now.
After two new
5
Yeah.
people on the Packers.
Aaron Rodgers, Jamal Adams. What's
That
his
is
name?
fucking pathetic.
Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, Preston Smith, Zadarius Smith, David
All
Bakamashi.
right, that's 7. All right, that's
Yeah, those
7.
people
Whoa.
got traded.
Dude, he
No,
just
they haven't.
fucking
Are you
shit on
retarded?
you, George.
What do you mean they got traded? None of them have been traded, George. I think you're a little retarded.
Aaron Rodgers got traded. Oh yeah, man. Oh
he
yeah,
didn't.
Aaron Rodgers
That's
definitely
cap.
got traded. George, shut the fuck up. Shut the
know,
fuck
dude.
up, George.
He's really
Shut the
holding down our
fuck up.
podcast. This is why we have 0 views.
I mean,
Hasn't even
do you
talking.
want me to start listening to Patriots? Like,
Well, I think that Peter San.
I mean, they're the best team in the league.
Well,
We
let's
know the
move on.
Patriots fat, but you wanted to switch the topic to the NFL,
Let's
and
move
all
on
of a
before
sudden
George
you're talking
goes
about this
cry.
bullshit.
I know.
Let's go move on before George cries.
So,
George, for the people that don't know George personally, and you're probably lucky that you don't, he is a crier at heart. Dak, fucking the worst quarterback in the fucking league. I mean, I've never seen, like, did they say what his money's gonna be?
He's gonna be north of 45 million.
Oh my fuck.
To fit.
45 million over 4 years or 45 million per year, George?
I do not know. Chris Sims.
it's 45 million over 4 years. I'm paying 40 million a year. That's cap.
Because that's I
I'm
mean,
gonna guess over
did you see the
40.
thing that he wanted? He wanted over 25. There's no way that he's getting 45 over 4. So
Yeah, it's definitely he's definitely.
I'm
capping.
thinking. Here's the thing. Chris, whoever the fuck that you said was the source is a fucking loser. Wherever he came from. What is he? Phil Simms' son? Like, I'm Phil Simms' son. I know about football. No, you fucking don't. I know more about football than you, and I don't even know what I am anymore. Fucking Corona's got me fucking crazy. I mean, I know more than fucking Chris Simms. I'll tell you what. Dak's gonna sign a deal for like $35 million with the Cowboys. $35 million a year, and he's gonna sign a 3-year deal.
Yeah.
Prediction right there. Hot take. Chalk it up.
You know.
And if I'm wrong, well, maybe I could even pay 15 cents to every viewer of the pod. Since we got 0 viewers, I don't gotta pay anybody, even if I'm wrong. It's a win-win scenario. You know what I'm saying?
George, what is
Fucking
James's
genius,
SoundCloud name? What is it?
JM Beats or some shit like that.
No, it's like JMC.
JQ.
Yo, why is Benny calling the B-line chat?
He is.
Yeah.
Well, let me pick up.
Yo, we're in the middle of a pod right now. Actually.
Yo,
You guys
yo,
down for custom searches?
bro, we're in the middle of our podcast right now.
Oh, you're doing a podcast?
Yo, tell Vinny I
Yeah.
say hello. I love Vinny, man.
We have 7
Vinny-
right now.
Dude,
Like
since
what,
I'm on my
like six
phone,
My favorite
whenever
person.
someone FaceTime me, it
custom
like
search.
kicks me
Yeah,
off.
I'm down in like 20 minutes.
Custom search, custom search.
Oh God, Gandhi, what the hell?
You grow, I'm getting cancer.
Also, for the people that don't know, George
Yeah, I'm
and
down.
Peter
Like
are
dirty.
midgets, and
Yeah, they're midge.
yeah,
Alright,
that's about it.
Alright, peace.
George and Peter are midgets, man, and they also weigh twice as much as I do.
No,
Which
cap.
I'm 6 foot.
No,
And
it's
I weigh
fine.
150.
No, listen to the philosophy.
6 foot.
That's
You
cap.
wanna
You
see
don't
on the
weigh
scale?
150. You don't weigh 150. That's the biggest cap I ever fucking.
I weigh 150. I
Yeah,
weigh
okay.
150
Yeah,
on
yeah,
God.
you weigh
On God. On
150.
God. On
I
God.
weigh
I will take a
145.5.
picture. I'm
Yeah.
going to take a
Hey.
picture
Yeah, you
and
wanna cook
send.
me?
I
Wow,
will
you're
take a
cool.
picture of my scale and send it to you.
Wow. Hey, anyway, I don't care because as in the words of me, you have to either be like fat or skinny. There's no in between. And then if you in between, you got a George. He's
I agree
not
with
like
that.
he's not powerful. He's not like O-line. He's not fast. He's not receiver. He's just sad. He's like the punter. He can't do anything. He's slow and weak.
Peter,
He's
you
just
might-
he's pathetic. Is what I would put it. Pathetic.
Oh my god.
Hey, but every time we pass him the ball, he does catch it. So what can I say,
Catches
man?
it, runs for like
What can I
1
say?
yards
I'm
and
better than
dies.
Jack Brody.
No, you're not.
No, he runs
the
for
words-
1 yard and then he just falls down.
In the words of Jack,
Bounces
you
off.
got the two best receivers right here. My left hand and my right hand. You already know it's good.
Oh man, jeez. I have a question for Walco though, since he's at least a baseball player. What do you think about the 80-game season?
The 80-game season? Wait, for the MLB?
No,
Yes.
that's MLB.
I don't
Yes, for
really
the
watch
MLB.
the MLB,
What other
so I don't
what
really
other
care.
fucking league is there?
I don't really watch the
Oh,
MLB,
so see,
so
you're
I
not
don't
a
really
baseball
care.
fan. You're just a fucking trash ass player that doesn't belong
No,
on the
I
field.
just
That's what you
play
are.
it.
You're a trash ass
No.
player that doesn't belong on the field.
Andrew's-
Shut up.
Andrew's-
Shut up.
Andrew's-
Shut up. Shut up. It's that simple.
No,
I
Andrew's
don't
just
really
too
care.
sped to understand anything. Dude, this
I
kid's
think
in
it's
like the
pretty
lower
retarded
level
that the
English.
people-
Shut up, Jordan.
He doesn't understand anything.
No, I don't
pretty retarded.
I don't watch the MLB. I don't really care.
I think it's retarded that the players.
Why? Why don't you watch the MLB? Is it too slow for you? Is it too slow
Yeah,
for you?
it's
Just
so
as slow as your
boring.
brain is?
It's
Because
so
if that's the
boring.
case,
It's so
then
boring.
football takes just as long. Football takes just as long. There's less
but it's
action
more
in
entertaining.
total minutes in a football
more
game than there is in a
entertaining.
fucking baseball game.
It's more
What-
entertaining,
It is
though.
more entertaining. It is more entertaining. You're right. It's more. Football's more entertaining. Basketball's more entertaining. You cannot tell me that fucking soccer is more entertaining than baseball.
It's not. It's
I've
not.
never heard anybody say that soccer is more entertaining than baseball, unless they're fucking from Europe or fucking from Australia or fucking from China. Even from fucking
Australia.
China, they think baseball is more entertaining. You cannot tell me that unless you're a woman. Unless you're a woman in this country, because you can't play baseball, and all you have is women's national soccer, and they beat a team by 14 to 0. If that's where you get how bad baseball is, then just shut up. Like, dancing isn't a sport, if that's what you want me to say. Like, dancing's not a sport. Like, just shut up. I can't listen to people that think that fucking dancing is a sport. Fucking soccer's better than baseball. Fucking golf is better than baseball. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. How about that? Be quiet. My rant's fucking over. I can't listen to people anymore. Fucking move on.
Oh god.
Buttigieg. If y'all follow politics, you know, drop a follow. Drop a follow. See the plug right there? But if y'all follow politics, you know that Pete Buttigieg was actually a half-decent candidate. And there's nothing wrong with the fact that he's gay, right? But his name is just so perfect to make fun of. His name is fucking Buttigieg, spelled with butt and jedge in his name. His name is Pete Buttigieg. That's what Trump called him, right? And personally, as a person that does like Trump, I think it's a little disrespectful to say something about that. But then again, he's Trump, so you can't control him. And that's all I have to say on that matter. Pete Buttigieg, he was actually a decent candidate. He was like an Andrew Yang, except, you know, not smarter,
Yo,
but he
Peter,
was a mayor.
Peter, say what your dad said.
Like he was in politics.
What do you mean, what?
Please say what your dad
Remember
said. I do
during
want to
the
hear
debate?
it. I never heard what he
I
said.
have no idea what Walk was talking about.
You said
Don't know what I'm
Well,
talking
in that
about?
case, I think if he doesn't know what he's talking about, then Peter's just capping again.
No,
He
just say,
caps
like, a
even
little
more
part of it,
frequently
it'll
than George.
probably
I didn't
bring
think
our
that was
memory.
possible, but he caps more frequently than George.
No. That's
Bring our memory.
No, that's a lie.
Say-
I don't think I
No,
was there.
didn't.
Maybe I was there. I don't know.
Yo, I'm texting you guys right
Dude,
now.
of course he knows it. He's being like, Peter, say it. Of course he knows it.
I don't know.
actually
Why?
have no
Why
Andrew.
would I not?
Please tell us.
I think I have like a slight hint of what it
Andrew,
might
tell
be.
us.
Wait, look at your phone.
That no, bro. We can't say that on the
All
podcast.
right, all right.
What? I don't remember what
All
it
right,
was.
here's the thing, and I think this is where we should end the pod. It's a very important
98%.
question,
We're taking this
and
into
I think we
one
should go
minute,
around in a
like or
circle.
not.
No, this is a
In
very
a
very
circle.
important question for each and every one of us. Have you ever simped?
No.
No.
I know you have us, silly.
We'll start with Andrew. We'll start with Andrew. We'll start with Andrew.
What is your microphone?
We'll start with Andrew.
No, I haven't.
Hey, relax, man. Relax.
Andrew probably has.
Andrew, you've never simped before. You're
I
a
don't
cap.
think so.
You're literally
think so.
capping on the pod, Andrew. Why are you capping on the pod? Why are you capping on the pod? This is where we're supposed to let out our feelings, and you're just capping on the pod. I don't appreciate you
Actually,
doing
I probably
that, man.
have.
All right.
Actually,
Since
I
we
probably
know that,
have.
since we know that Andrew, oh, he probably has, ladies and gentlemen. Look, since we know that Andrew's trying to cap on the pod, we'll just chalk him up as a 10 out of 10 on the simp scale. Peter, have you ever simped?
No.
Yeah, because Peter doesn't talk to girls. That's
No.
why.
Precisely.
Interesting. I mean, that is true. Peter does not talk to females. So Peter can't be a simp
No,
unless.
I only
wait,
only
Peter,
did once.
Are you coming
and
out now?
I only
Peter,
did
are you
once,
coming out?
and I'm
You're
not
coming
gonna
out?
disclose
I
that
get
to
it.
you faggots.
Oh, I know.
Oh no.
I know exactly what I want.
This is what you have to do.
Silly
This
church.
is what you have to do. We have to share.
Church.
Simpler.
Church. Oh my God, Peter.
Yo, come on, man.
Please.
You're doing
All
it in
right.
church?
George.
That's not allowed, man.
George. Yeah, Peter, come on now. All right.
What just happened?
Cut that shit out of the pod, man.
Yo, good
All right,
news.
we'll
I'm
move
just
on.
gonna-
We'll move on to George now, and I'll go last. George. George,
No.
have you ever simped?
No.
Yes, you have.
What?
Next up
I
on
saw
that
you simping.
fucking cap.
I was literally. Next up on That's Cap with George Gabriel. Literally, all right, we're in New York. You're walking down the street. You tried to hold her hand, and she brushed you the fuck off, George.
Wait,
I
actually?
feel for you, man. I know what that's like. I know what that's like.
Wait, did that
George,
actually happen?
Yeah.
So we're
It did
walking together.
happen.
We're walking in a group. The girl is walking in front of us, right? Yes, it did happen.
Yeah, it did
We're walking
happen.
in a group, right?
We're about to
the
get
girl's
mugged.
in front of us. George walks up like
What?
right next to her.
No,
and
I don't.
yeah,
That was-
that is
Peter
true because like
pushed
there was an
me.
alley right
Yeah,
there. And we
okay,
did see some
George,
people
yeah.
that were a little sus.
We're about to get mugged.
Oh, Peter pushed you. But then,
Yeah,
all right. So
yeah,
if
yeah.
Peter pushed
Yeah.
you, why didn't you just stumble back? Why did you keep? Why did you keep going?
remember what you
Why
were
did
talking
Why did you keep going
I literally
forward?
have no idea.
Oh, now he doesn't remember.
Of course you
Oh.
don't remember because you're trying.
Now you
You're
should remember.
trying to cap on the pod. You're also trying to cap on the pod. And on that note, I
What
will
about
say
you, Joey?
that I have simped before. I can't lie.
yeah,
I'm
I've
not a
heard.
liar. I don't lie on the pod. I have simped before.
What was it?
Let's just say
When
it
was
wasn't
this?
good. I'll chalk myself up as a 5 out of 10. A 5 out of 10 on the simp scale. This was I'm not gonna say this is recently. This is like 4 months ago. 4 months ago was the last time I simped.
4 months ago. January 20th.
Chalk it up like that.
January
Hey,
20th.
boys, I think we'll have to end the pod here.
January 20th. Yeah, that actually sounds about right. 4 months ago, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to wrap up the podcast. We had a lot of fun doing it. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, drop a follow. Guys, I'm the best plugger. This has been... Wait, this is a very important question. Are we changing the name, Start the Show, to the Zero View Podcast, or are we keeping... I like the Zero View Podcast.
We should have the viewers.
Even if we get
comment
one
below.
view, I like the Zero
Comment
View
below.
Podcast.
Good night.
Thanks for listening, and we're out of here.